Hello.
Your name is Mantasha.
Yes, my name is Mantasha.
From where are you?
I'm from Uttarakhand.
Okay, okay. That's why you got a very unique name.
It's not as unique,
Okay.
but
We
sometimes people say your name is very lengthy and difficult to pronounce.
Natasha I've heard, but
Mm,
Mantasha I heard first time.
yeah,
Okay. Okay, now I will start with the topic. The topic is big city or small town.
yeah.
Okay. So, first question is that which is your favorite big city or favorite small town?
If I talk about a big city, so I have not visited so many places, but my favorite city is Delhi actually. And about a small city, so where I live in Kitcha, actually it is my favorite city because there are some advantage and some disadvantage too. If I choose Kitcha, so I can say like the Kitcha is peaceful and less pollution, not overcrowded, or no religious and like political agenda here. That's why Kitcha is very like adjustable city. Or if but there are some disadvantage too. Here is the scarcity of education, schools, and hospital. And if somebody wants to get like educated and succeed in their life, they have to move to another city. And I like Delhi first because Delhi is my favorite city because of some historical moments, and mostly my social media friends are from Delhi, and they always invite me that to come at least once. Delhi, it is very beautiful. We will show you how beautiful Delhi is, and so many things I watched on like social media. That's why I chose Delhi.
Okay, okay. Very good. See, I have written some just few places. You spoke very well, but like
Okay.
where you said I have not visited, you have to say I have not visited Delhi, but I want to
Okay.
visit it one day. So with have we use third form of the verb. So I have
Okay.
not visited.
Visited.
Kicha is the name of a place. So usually we do not use articles in the name of the places. There are few exceptions like the United States of America, the United Kingdom, etc. Otherwise, the we don't use the at all with the name of the proper nouns with proper nouns.
I think in book I thought they were suggesting that we can use the before the place name. That's why I used the Kiksha, I think.
Okay, see, only certain places you can use,
Okay,
not everywhere. Like
okay,
the United States of America, because it is made up of 54 states, and it was planned and made like that. The
okay,
United States of America, because it's very big. So people are using then the United Kingdom because it's made of so
mhm,
many European countries.
okay,
Then the United Arab Emirates. The only these three you can use the. Then there's one Zesh Republic also, but I'm not
okay.
talking about it. But the India, the Mumbai, the Delhi, you
Mhm.
cannot use actually. They're
Oh,
not. Yeah,
this is a different thing that I got to know today.
yeah. So like this is how it is, like grammar, there are certain rules. And you said it's a very adjustable city. You could have used peaceful city. You could have used a very right word,
Okay.
because there are no political turbulence there. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a peaceful city. Once to Delhi. I've been once Delhi. You can put a preposition to. I've been
Two,
once to Delhi.
two Delhi, yeah.
So, like, otherwise, you are speaking very well. You speak at length without any fear of mistakes, and you have enough vocabulary. Okay.
Oh,
But few places just I corrected because when you came to clapping, you came with a purpose to become
yes.
more effective. So I think I should, make you aware. That's why. Okay.
Uh, Yeah, I'm very happy that you make me curious for all those things because I want to know where I am making mistake. And the thing you said I have good not vocab, but at least I'm speaking. So mostly I like make myself under pressure or like in dark that I don't have good vocab. And if I learn some words, it's very difficult to use in conversation. That's a big thing for me. But nowadays I'm just like taking one word and making two and three sentences with that word and just trying to use in my conversation. It is little bit difficult in the like beginning, but I know I will get good command on it.
Okay, that's good. And if you see Khicha, if you go and put Khicha na, in
Mm.
Google, in Wikipedia also it starts like Khicha is blah blah blah. Is,
Okay.
you know, is the oldest whatever Tehsil of Udham Singh Nagar
Yeah.
district.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it doesn't start with the Khicha.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
like
have I have already checked this on Wikipedia, but I didn't notice that thing that it is not starting from the.
yeah, because these are the some rules in grammar.
Yeah.
Okay. I just saw your city, on Wiki. Just now I saw it in Google.
Oh,
Kicha.
it's a very small place actually. Here is no big hospital, no like famous school.
Okay, but you stay in Kicha, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so it must be very, very like you must be knowing a lot of people. Means I think the bonds are closer in smaller cities.
Yes, yes. That's why I was saying that people are friendly, helpful, and like trustable.
Yeah, like in Mumbai, like people, we don't talk to our neighbors also. Like,
Hmm.
we just smile in the lift, that's all.
Oh,
Maximum they'll smile at you. Nobody will
okay.
say, like, come to my house.
You from Mumbai actually, huh?
Yeah. These
Okay.
are things even I miss, but at times,
Mm-hmm.
like there is everything has its own flip side. Some places when people are close to you, but they get very personal. That's also there. So everything has its pros and cons. But I think it's okay to get personal to a certain extent. It's okay. At least
Yeah.
you're getting the warmth of people.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll come because big cities people are so busy in their own lifestyles.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
the
time
thing.
only.
Mm.
That's the thing. Okay. So like let me ask you another question.
Okay.
Okay. What are the similarities between small towns and big cities? Similarities.
Oh, similarities. About I think the food is same almost. Not about taste, but food is like same, and the trend of the cloth that is same. And nowadays people are like going in the like English view. So this thing I think also same that people are more aware nowadays. So food, clothes, and language, because mostly people are trying to learn Hindi and English both language. And if I talk about like Chennai side people, so they were speaking like their mother tongue. So nowadays, like children are trying to learn more and more Hindi and English. These things. So language, food, and clothes. These are things similar. Or about like the ambitions of the nowadays children's the ambitions of the children.
Children are same.
uh,
Okay, okay, very good. Okay, now what about imagine your friend is moving to a new country. What advice would you give them from the two options? Okay, would you tell them to go to a small town or to a
mm,
big city?
a big city actually.
Why like that, Mansha?
Because I live in Kicha and I am facing so many issues here that education and freedom scenario is very regressive in a small city. You can't get the chance whatever if you want to become something. And if just I'm taking example of mine, if I move somewhere else and I got the better education, so today I can be better, like I can be speak fluently. So that's the thing. Or that's why I will suggest him that you should live in the big city, because there you will not face those things whatever I'm facing today. The education and freedom scenario is one of the most big issue.
So you mean to say there's not much freedom to women in
Hmm.
so in Kicha?
Yeah.
There's not much of freedom,
No.
so you
Not
can't go.
much. Not much, but I mostly tell people that here is not good schools, and even here is no college. That's the big issue.
Okay, then how come you speak English well, so well?
Oh, thank you.
Hey, I just want to know because there are people in Mumbai who are not even speaking proper English.
Oh, and one thing that, I talk to people daily that, and I ask that question that where are you from and what do you do? So mostly I got connect with the people who are from like in the last semester of engineering, and they are totally unable to talk to me. And that time I thought like I'm from Kicha, I'm from a Hindi medium school that I can speak, and you are from a English medium college and a metropolitan city, so many things around you, and now you are not able to talk to me. So at that time I feel more confident.
So how did you learn, Mantasha? Can you tell me?
Yeah, I can
Because
tell you.
okay,
uh, Firstly, because I love this language, that's why I tried to learn. And the first thing I learned the tenses, but I cannot say that I learned completely, because still I'm making mistake with those of things. But when I can write well, so I learned first the tenses. Then I thought, because the like speaking is different and the writing section is different. So I was just watching the video on YouTube, and Alina Rais, she's a YouTuber. She suggested two app, the S Fluency and Talk New. So she was suggesting that it is like a free app, and you can talk with different people who are willing to learn English language. So I talked with them. I think 2 and 3 months. Sometimes I was skipping the day. Sometimes I talked with them 20 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes 15 minutes. So I got some confidence with that. And after that, I got this clappingo. And this is my, I think, 22 or I think 21 session. So this was the strategy. And
okay.
still I'm
Those two apps were paid apps or free apps?
paid and free also. There is some like benefit with subscription, but if you want to use without subscription, you can. But there is no like a benefit that if you want to talk a girl, you can't without subscription.
You can still talk.
Yeah, you can still talk.
Okay, okay. So that's great. And in clapping also, you're getting a lot of exposure, right? Because you're
Yeah,
talking to different tutors.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So there is a lot of improvement in you. I can see like you are means you don't come across as somebody who is from Hindi medium or something. You don't come across like that. You come across as somebody who speaks a lot of English.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. So that's nice because you've been really working hard and you have this love for the language. Now, when you have a burning desire for something now, I think it automatically comes to you. Like
Yeah.
you have a maybe you have a flair for languages, so you pick it up quickly.
Yeah, I think sometimes tutor asked me, and my friend asked me that why are you learning this language? Because I think you are just a pursuing. I'm pursuing MSc actually. So I'm people say like you are pursuing MSc and there is no future with that. So why are you just wasting your time with that? And the one thing behind is that I love this language.
Yes, yes. MSc in what you're doing?
Chemistry, MSc from chemistry.
There is a lot of future in it. Actually, it depends on what you want to become after
Yeah.
doing MSc. If you want to become a professor in a college, then you have to give that NAT and all that stuff.
Mm.
You can even do PhD. So it depends on what field you're going to choose. It's not that it doesn't have a scope.
But
You
it's the
can,
people mentality, and they are very negative in Kicha, so you can understand their feeling.
okay. So you suppose after doing MSc, you want to teach chemistry in school after doing B.Ed. You can
Exactly,
teach chemistry.
there are many options with that.
A lot of options are there. Actually, if you go and check, Google it out, you may find so many other options also.
Yeah.
You can work in the chemical industry also. Okay,
Okay.
so there are a lot of options. Actually, MSc chemistry is something which is really commendable. You have to
Mm.
like remember so many of formulas, right?
Yeah, right. It was my favorite subject when I was in class 12, but now I don't like chemistry because now I don't study hard with the chemistry. I focus only on just the English. Like now it's time to learn something grammar. Now it's time to talk with somebody in English. Now it's time to take session, learn to some new words and make some sentences. This is my favorite word.
Okay, so you are at home these days?
Yeah, I'm at home.
Okay, so what about your studies? It's over, MSc
Eh,
Chemistry?
no, it's winter vacation time. That's why I'm at home.
And are you doing long distance or you go to college?
It's like approximate distance is I think 12 and 30 kilometers from my place to my college.
So you go to college?
Yeah,
Okay, okay. So because of the vacation, you are at home. It
yeah,
must be very cold right now. I think it's going to
yeah.
7 degree and all that.
Seven
Even,
degree eight, and in night 6 degree.
my
I should
God.
say at
At
night.
night.
At night,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was just going to type it. Yeah.
At night.
Okay. So English is a funny language, it is like morning, afternoon, and the evening is in, and for night it is at.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now let me ask you, which has a better quality life, a smaller town or a big city?
Like everything has some advantage and disadvantage too. So in a smaller city, which thing you get, those things will not will be provided in big cities. So I think it's the same, both are same for me. And the things you get in big cities, so the smaller things you will not be provided in big cities actually. So I think both are same.
You can use available instead of
Oh,
provided.
okay.
Okay, you
Available.
know it, but it is not coming at the right time. I understand.
Okay.
That's what happens. When you're speaking, maybe the right word doesn't come.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me go to the vocabulary.
Mm.
Populous. Populous. You have heard the name word populous?
Yeah, from session note. Populous means where something is available, all the things available, I think.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Populous
yeah,
means
yeah, I
very
got it.
crowded.
Very crowded. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Do you know what is amenities?
No, I didn't learn the words of the session note.
Okay, amenities is something like, facilities needed to live
Okay.
comfortably. Like these days, you get housing complexes with amenities like gym and swimming pool and, park, etc. in Mumbai. So
Mm.
we look for housing complexes with amenities. Amenities is facilities which can make your life more pleasant and comfortable. Okay.
Okay.
So now we'll go to the next word is
Okay.
urbanization.
Urbanization. The city where it is like developing, the something like that, I think.
Yeah. See,
Uh,
when the rural villages develop into
Villages.
cities, that's called
Uh,
urbanization.
Urbanization.
Okay. So there most of the words I think are very simple.
Mm.
Serene,
City.
Serene.
City, I think, I forget, yeah.
Very
Mm,
peaceful.
very peaceful, yeah. And one word I learned actually, that is scarcity, lack of something, scarcity.
Okay, remaining you word you already know, right? So I think I'll ask you a question on a different topic because we still
Okay,
have a lot of time. So
okay,
what I'll do is I'll ask you questions on a different topic because big city, small city is over now.
yeah.
So I think I will ask you on what would you like to? I'll give you two, three options. Do you want on food and eating? Do
Mm-hmm.
you want on friends? Or do you want on gardening?
Uh, Food and like food
Eating.
about eating. Mm.
Okay. Now let me ask you questions. Are you a good cook?
Yeah, I'm a good cook. I can cook anything. If I watch this recipe on the YouTube, and I can cook like a delicious chicken, that's why I can say I'm a good cook.
Okay. Now let me ask you the next question. Is
Okay.
are there any foods that you would not eat as a child that you eat now?
Yeah, the vegetable, that is jackfruit. I used to not eat when I was a kid, but now I love jackfruit. And another one, the fish. Still, I don't like fish, but I can
Okay.
eat. Mm.
Okay, do you agree with the statement that you should eat like a king?
Mhm.
You should eat your breakfast like a king Lunch
Mm-hmm.
like a prince and dinner like a beggar.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So do you follow that regime?
No,
Okay. Why do you think breakfast is the most important meal of the day?
because we takes longer of time between night and the morning. That's 5
So we take a long break. Yeah.
long break. Yeah,
So it's very important. Okay. Are you a tea or a coffee person?
tea, totally tea. I love tea.
Okay. Okay. So you can, how many cups of tea do you have in a day?
In winter, mostly 4 to 5 times, and in summer, like in June, I can take some 3 and 2.
Okay. And like, let me ask you another question that do you like sweets?
Yeah, I really love.
So what
And
are your favorite desserts?
my favorite, not about favorite dessert because I love all, but my favorite is chocolates, and that is dairy milk exactly. And today I got 2 chocolates from my friend.
Okay.
They know that I really love sweet and I love chocolate. So whenever they feel comfortable with me, so they without anything they just just gifted me, I can say.
Wow. Nice to have such friends. Okay. So what about one more question is that yeah. Now let me ask you a question that have you no you're so slim that I can't ask you this question that have you ever been on diet, you know? Okay, let
No,
it be.
no,
Do you
I'm very.
like junk food?
I love junk food, and before lockdown, I used to eat a lot junk food. Sometimes, like I used to go in 2 days and 3 days just for the steam momo. I really love steam momo, but now I'm aware from this thing that it is totally unhealthy, so I don't go.
Momos
Whenever,
are unhealthy. I didn't. Momos are unhealthy.
yeah, it's like not good for health.
Oh, what is in it? Maida?
Huh.
If I don't
Yeah.
know because I don't eat momos. I
Okay.
see lot of momos on the roads even in Mumbai.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I don't eat because I don't like the taste of it. So
Oh.
there are two types of momos, the steamed and fried.
Steam fried, and there are many varieties nowadays like paneer momo and tandoori momo. But I love
It's
only
not
steam.
good for health that I came to know through you because I was thinking that it is healthy. That's why people are eating.
No, it's totally unhealthy.
That means momos are made up of
Mm.
maida that is refined flour. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I was okay, okay. Then it's very bad. Then. So you stopped eating it?
yeah. Whenever my friend invite me, then I go. Otherwise, I totally ignore this.
What about pani puri? Do you like pani puris?
Yeah, I love pani puri.
Mine also. That's my favorite because that's
So,
very spicy and tangy and all that.
yeah. And girls loves the spicy.
Yeah. And actually, I just read now momos contains a monosodium
Mm-hmm.
glu glutamate,
Mm-hmm.
which leads to obesity.
Yeah. Obesity,
Oh,
unhealthy fat.
yeah, yeah. Something they're putting more monosodium glutamate. That's why it is unhealthy. Okay. Now, what about yeah? Let me ask you. When you're sad, do you eat more or you hardly eat anything? Means
I hardly eat anything. You can see me like I'm slim, so you can like get the idea. I eat or I ignore.
that's good. You don't have to do any dieting, na? That's good for
Yeah.
you. Okay. But you know, till a particular age, one is slim. Only
Mm.
after 30, one starts putting on weight.
Wait, yeah, I
I
know.
was as thin as you. You must be hardly 21, 22. So I
Yeah.
was like that as thin as you. So
Uh,
after 30, we start putting on weight. So you have to
oh,
be careful after that age, you know.
okay.
So now, what is the cheapest food in your country, in your city? Like
And
in
my
Mumbai, it is vada pav,
here is Momo.
momo. Momo is the cheapest there.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, now let me ask you, like what kind of cuisine do you like? Chinese, North Indian, South Indian, what exactly?
Northern and Chinese both.
North
And
Indian and Chinese.
mostly whatever I cook myself, my own, that thing I like most. I prefer that just like
Okay,
in
okay, whatever
comparison of
you
others.
cook.
Yeah.
So you enjoy cooking too, you said, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. So, do you cook often or once in a blue moon?
No, daily, daily, daily.
Daily
Uh,
you cook for the family.
yeah, yeah, for family. And what is the like? You said last word moon something.
Once in a blue moons means
Mm.
rarely, rarely.
Oh, okay.
Once,
Once in.
let me write it here. Once in a blue
Okay,
moon
okay,
is a idiom. कि once in a
okay,
blue moon means बहुत ही जब वो ईद का चांद बोलते हैं ना वैसे
okay, okay, okay.
बहुत कम.
Rarely. Okay, okay.
So like once blue moon comes once in a while, so that time I cook that way. Okay. Now, do you eat all the 3 meals in a day or do you skip any meal?
Yeah, all 3 meals, I think.
Okay. And one more very important question is that does your family has some special recipe that is passed on from generation to generation?
No, not something like that.
Maybe that Eid recipes, no?
Yeah, but it is like normal in Muslim culture, so it is not from like to generation to generation.
Like sheer kurma and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's normal in Muslim religion.
Okay, it's nothing like generation to generation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that our country should serve more healthier food in restaurants rather than just going for spicy and junk food?
Yeah, exactly. I agree with this because mostly teenagers and the school students they take a lot of junk food and unhealthy. That's why I think it's a good
True.
idea. True is true.
Actually, there is hardly any restaurant which gives healthy food.
No, yeah.
Most of the restaurant foods are like spicy.
Mm.
So
Spicy and
when
totally unhealthy.
so when we have to order in Mumbai, na, there are some outlets which serve homemade food. So we order from there.
Yeah.
So because they are not spicy and all that, but they may not be as tasty, but they are healthy. Because we are sure that we are not going to go for a toss, like
Yeah.
that way. So I think our country should have something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Uh, when I yeah, there's one more question. When you are alone, do
Mhm.
you order from outside or you cook
Mhm.
yourself?
I cook myself. I don't like outside food, as I told you before. And
Okay.
whenever I am alone, I always make Maggie because it's very, it don't take time. I'm very lazy about myself.
So when it comes to Maggie, you put everything, onion, tomato.
No, I just boil.
Oh, actually, you can put that also. It turns out to be very
Yeah,
tasty.
yeah.
Okay. Now, have you, ever found something disgusting in your food? Like once I had gone to a restaurant in Mumbai
Mhm.
and I found a cockroach in it.
Oh my God. No, actually not something like that, but I was coming from college, so there was a new restaurant and it was quite famous at that time. So I thought let's take one look. And when I went there, I ordered some chili potatoes and they took 20 minutes for that. And when I tasted it was totally bad. It was disgusting.
Disgusting, yeah. Okay.
Disgusting. I thought that I will never come here today.
Okay.